Firefighters, police officers, and EMS employees joined members of the military and the community for a special Mass Sunday morning, September 11th, at San Francisco de Asís Church in Ranchos de Taos, in honor of the 10th anniversary of the September 11th attacks. Taos Police Chief Rick Anglada said before the start of the service that the date was, quote, a time to remember all the brave men and women who were rushing in while everybody was rushing out, and the 3,000 plus who passed away.
Only someone that walks in our shoes knows what it feels like to be a first responder, and knows what it feels like to summon up that kind of courage to go in while everybody else is running away from the scene. We're going in.
A few hours earlier, alarms were sounded at the Taos Volunteer Fire Department to mark the 10-year anniversary of the attack. The station sounded 2 alarms, each to mark the moment when each tower crumbled. Captain Eddie Joe Abeda said firemen across the country feel a camaraderie with those who selflessly put themselves in danger to help others in the wake of the attack.
It's a special brotherhood for sure.
Tenny Walsh was living in New York City the morning of the September 11th attacks. She remembers being scared. She remembers the entire city shutting down. Streets were vacant. People were confused. People began to assemble at a firehouse in her neighborhood to greet firefighters as they returned from Ground Zero.
Everyone set up candles and flowers, and we thought they were going to come back. I mean, we didn't know yet that they weren't going to, that they went to the towers to help and that they weren't going to come back.
Walsh now lives in Taos, and she was at the Taos Volunteer Fire Department Sunday to hear the alarms. Also present was Ann Kaler, who brought her twin 7-year-old boys to pay their respects. Though her boys weren't even alive for the incident, Kaler says she's made a point to explain to them the importance of the events a decade ago.
They weren't even alive, but I've been explaining to them because they need to understand what happened.